Sup, Airsofters? Dragon here, Arkansas Combat Simulations, ACS TV, Sniper Ops USA, sponsored by Longbow BBs. This is vlog number, I can't even remember anymore. Yeah, you guys just do not know how frustrating it is to try to sit down and shoot video, even a short video, a 15 minutes time frame. I will get distractions and interruptions all the time, and just whenever I'm shooting video. If I'm not shooting video, it's nothing. Flatline, crickets, nothing. The moment I push the button on the video camera, though, that's whenever stuff happens. So it's like I do all these repeats of the same information all the time. I kind of get off course, get off track. It's very frustrating. Well, anyways, enough griping, I guess. What I'm probably most famous for is griping. But the thing I wanted to say was, for people, because it got brought up again, and I've said it before in previous videos, as far as sniper ops goes, it doesn't have to be uber expensive. It can be uber expensive to get geared, outfitted, started, whatever. That really depends on the player, what the player's putting into what they're getting and what they're going to buy or use, during sniper ops. A person can, buy the best of the best, the most expensive brands, etc., just like they would in any facet of airsoft. But I have a more practical application for the sniper ops in the sense of it doesn't have to cost that much to get started in it. It doesn't have to cost that much to be outfitted in it. It's a way different environment, a way different dynamic system than your regular airsoft play, regular milsim play. You can play with a stock gun, stock bolt action. I don't really remember all the different brands and names right off the top of my head right now. It's still pretty early. But, just for example, you can get a JG Bar 10 and play with it out of the box in sniper ops, and get you an optic, and you're going to be good to go. You don't necessarily even have to use an optic. You can try to iron sight. An optic is going to help you slightly, but you don't have to go uber expensive on that too. On all my airsoft rifles that I use, a variable zoom scope on, I don't get uber expensive scopes. I get, relatively cheaper scopes that they're good, they have good eye relief, good clarity, but they're not super duper expensive because, I think if I drop my rifle and it damages the scope, I don't want to break in the bank to have to replace one. I have a more practical outlook on things. I'm not made out of money either. I know that what the burdens are, financial crunches, even working a full-time job, having a little bit of extra to spend here and there. It doesn't always go as far as what you want, especially airsoft and everything will nickel and dime you to death. I know this and understand this, and I have tried to, showcase, certain things like do it yourself. If y'all are not following my progress on my 3D leafy suit, that's a total do-it-yourself application there. I'm not having stuff custom done. I am doing it myself because I'm trying to shave cost. And I'm not buying the, expensive, super duper expensive ghillie garnishes, from their forest floor from another company and having them shipped to the United States, just for that. And that brings up another thing there. You don't have to make a 3D leafy ghillie to play in sniper ops. I am doing it for me. It's going to benefit me to do. I have another type of 3D leafy ghillie I'll be enhancing as well a little bit later on, because all it really needs is like some toning of colors, different depth look to it, because right now it's just way too off green and too monotone. Well, I mean, it's really effective though. It does work, especially in a wooded, heavily wooded environment. The thing of it is though, is you don't even really necessarily 100% have to use a ghillie playing sniper ops. Somebody wanted to try to camo up, go light with it, you could. I've been sitting here talking about I want to wait for cooler weather to hit before I start sniper ops. Technically, if I wanted to, right now, I could run sniper ops, and people could do stuff like ranger bands on their gear, on their uniform, and have some sort of netting attached or whatever, and just go cut vegetation, attach it, and play that way. It's just very, very hot, and I'm a little bit concerned about heat casualties. You can tell people to hydrate all you want to. Most don't really pay much attention to it or listen, and it is very hot right now. It's not even 8 o'clock, and it's up there in temperature, and the humidity is mega killer. In a ghillie suit, any ghillie suit, you're going to cook like a hot dog in a steamer. There's no doubt about it right now. So I'm just a little concerned with that. But no, you don't have to go very expensive with the stuff. You most than likely you already have a lot of the stuff that you use in gear anyways. For those that are just completely green, never played airsoft before, yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a harder, more expensive just to get the basics and get started. I don't expect a lot of green people to be coming in because that's just the nature of airsoft. You know what I'm saying? If they're going to start new, they're going to start new on a trigger day somewhere else, or with another group or whatever. Most than likely, anybody that's never wanted to try bolt action, the role never appealed to them inside a regular airsoft play or milsim, or had bad experiences in those, sniper ops is way, way different. I keep saying the dynamics are different, Doug. The gameplay is different. The environment is so different that the whole entire game is centered around what you do as a sniper. You're probably in sniper ops the closest to a real world sniper than you will be in any milsim event and any regular airsoft play, hands down, period, because you're doing the sniper things. But as far as like spending wise, you guys don't have to go my route and make or buy a 3D ghillie system, 3D leafy ghillie system. You can use any ghillie system you want, ones that you already got, as long as it fits the environment. It's because, my 3D leafy is a little bit universal as far as like wooded areas go, but it's not universal. I stand out like a sore thumb, a place that you're not playing in woods in, so I would have to switch to another system to play sniper ops in another type of environment. But that's further down the road. The aspects that I wanted to cover though is, no, don't go super expensive. You don't have to, to outfit for sniper ops. A lot of the guys that will be trying sniper ops are probably already set up for sniper ops. Bolt action users, airsoft snipers probably already have ghillies. They probably already have, sniping rifles and stuff like that. And this is not a game system or anything where it's going to be stacking elitism or anything. People have this misconception that snipers are the elite crowd of the airsoft group or generality, and that's not it either. We're not elitist. We're happy to share information. We're happy to take people under our wings and show them things and pass information along, help them with teching, help them with what BBs, what your hop-ups are doing. The list is like so huge. And that's why I say, guys, like and share this stuff. This information needs to be passed around. I can't twist your guys' arms to do it, but man, it's hurting me. It's hurting the cause. It's hurting the hobby overall, not having these likes and shares. What else to say on it? Yeah, you don't have to go uber expensive. That was something that another guy had brought up, and he kept saying that there's there's extra cost, there's extra cost, there's extra cost to do, you know, bolt action roll. Well, there is if you're going to do it inside a regular airsoft environment play, or you know, and there is if you're going to do it inside a milsim environment play, and you want to be competitive with the variable amounts of firepower that are going to be flinging all around through those. Yes, that does get you a little more pricey, and it's a lot harder to play with something stock in those than sniper ops will ever be. I keep saying that sniper ops is not a shooting fest. It has its own unique thrill to it. It has its own challenge. It has its own set of fun level that has nothing to do with how many kills you get or how many BBs you're slinging out. It is a total way different dynamic system, and the dynamics make it to where, yeah, the shooting action is light. That you're not going to get thrills of, you know, super many kills, you know. What you do get the thrill on, though, is the doing. The doing from start to finish. You're in a level of intensity that is unmatched in airsoft in any other form. I know from personal experience. The skills that you'll be using, developing, you know, working on while doing sniper ops is that's a lot of the doing, a lot of the stealth, a lot of the stalking, a lot of the tracking, a lot of the navigation, a lot of the I don't know. There's just so much to it that I can't really describe it right now. But it's the doing it is the thrill of it, and then whenever you do get a good kill out there, or you know, stop another sniper or take out the hunter, or vice versa, hunter taking out the guys, you've actually earned it. Yeah, there is no doubt about it that you have not earned it. It's, you know, just a small measure of luck in the sniper ops. In order to win, you're going to have to use those skills. You're not going to win by how many people you shoot unless you're the hunter. And even then, they still got to work at it. That's the way it's designed. It's not an open shooting fest. And I kind of wanted to point out real quick too that sniper ops is not a traditional, grade your sniper abilities type of contest. You're not going to be low crawling through the bush and being judged on how you moved and blah blah blah. No, you're playing a game. You're having fun the entire time. There's no grading on your performance. There's no instructors sitting there or judges, judging you on what you're doing. It is tough, nothing like that. It is airsoft play, just in a really, really specialized form. And I hope that kind of answers some questions and makes it easier for people to understand. I really want this to take off. I don't want to be the only person in the United States, doing this and running it and everything. It's very easy to get set up. The information is completely free. Anybody can talk to me at any point in time, and I can tell you how to set up and make your own group and start doing this. The wonderful thing about sniper ops is you can have a minimum of 3 players and have a blast all day long. You don't have to have huge crowds. You don't have to have huge groups or whatever. I mean, if you get anywhere from 15 to 20 sniper ops players and you're putting them into small teams and play, you're actually doing very, very well for it. These are less player types of games, I would say. And I'm not sure what to do or handle it if it's like we ever got like 50 players. Just right now, that's mind-boggling. That's outside the box for me. But anyways, it's just one of those things that I wanted to cover some ground on the cost. No, you don't have to do what I'm doing. You can use just whatever type of ghillie that you think will fit the environment or help you. You can use a stock rifle. You can use, even like a gear rig or whatever. Yeah, you don't have to get all tactical. I mean, you can if you want to, but you could buy an Alice belt and suspenders outfitted with pouches that will sustain you during play and do just as good. I mean, guys in the UK are still doing that, and they ghillie up their little thing there. You can't even tell what it is. So you don't have to get uber expensive on it, and it's not anything that's competitive about how much money you're spending. There is no country club or elitism type of thing in here. No one's going to laugh at you for showing up, you know, with X, or tell you that that's a bad rifle, or that's, you know, not the proper type of gear to be using and playing milsim airsoft. You know, everybody's heard that crap before. You know, if you don't have Crytek, then you're nothing. You know, type of BS or KWA or whatever fad has went around throughout the years. Well, anyways, this kind of went on a little bit longer than what I wanted to. I got interrupted at first, so kind of ate up a couple of minutes there griping about it in the first, and I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, so like and share the stuff, and pass it around. Buy some longbow BBs, and this is Dragon, and I will catch y'all next time.